Hello and welcome everybody to another stream, another day of Lone Star. I'm your host Rockdem and welcome everyone. And hope you guys are having a great day. Welcome. So we're starting off today's stream with very cool things. Hopefully very cool stuff. And let's begin. All right. So we are gonna try and make a very entertaining, very talkative, very attention non-deficit commentary on this game. Welcome everybody. And we will jump right in so that this does not take too long and people can see the gameplay. Apologies if I'm not paying too much attention to anything else, but we are trying to make a good YouTube video. So we're starting now. Hello, welcome everyone to Lone Star. I'm your host Rockdem, and today we're going to be having some fun. We are playing this deck building strategy game where it stands in space, and we have Shielder, Spacewalker, and Spectra to choose from. We've played Shielder a few times. We played all of them a few times. So let's go with Spectra today, and let's see how far we go. So this game has a little bit of FTL elements and a little bit of Slay the Spire in terms of cards, but it all has a very unique element. So we have our spaceship. We have 9 boxes or 9 spaces to place our cores or our devices or units. Each unit has its own rarity and its effect between attack units and support, and we get to choose our pilot for today. We can go for Master Collector Dango, a human, and it's sort of battle. For every 5 treasures on you own, generate 1 energy. That's a good talent. We also get Premium Shop and Treasure Compensation. If no items are purchased in a shop, you can pick 1 extra treasure. Uncle Faction Veto, helpful advice, gain 2 matching unit. I'm not that interested in, honestly. And unit and treasure gives 1 more option. Meh. Treasure Hunter Coffee. Now that is something I can go behind. When owning 50 star coins for the first time. When owning 50 star coins for the first time, gain legendary pick. Pick 1 out of 3 legendary treasure units combination. So if we hoard money, we get a legendary item. We get 1 more choice and initial upgrades. You know what? I like the human Master Dango. I think they'll do well. Especially because we get extra energy, which is a very valuable resource. Let's jump right in. We'll go with difficulty mode 1 and let's embark on our journey. Hopefully everybody's having a great time. Our ship is running in full speed. And here we go. We are fighting Great Walled Old Chen is the criminal, and hopefully we do well. We're just starting off naturally, and I'll explain the game as we go. So, how is this game played? We have lasers on our weapons, and at the end of the fight, we have a laser showdown. The numbers are here, so he's having 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, very easy. And we need numbers that are equal or more to hit him. So for instance, we have the reroll device here, generate 1 energy of the same color. So let's put a 1 here, we will get another energy, but different things. So what is the energy pool? So there's 2 types of energy pool. There is numbers and colors. Colors goes from the white one, the normal one, blue, higher rarity, and orange is the last one. And then numbers are the 1, 2, 5. It can go higher, so that is something to pay attention to. What is the point of everything? So let's say we put a 5 here, and that will defeat the 4 he places on this side. We can put a blue, but only in the blue section. We can put it in the white as well, because it's a higher tier. But if it asks for a blue, you can only put a blue there. So you can put a blue here, that's the 3. And we can put a 4 in this section. We got it. Some elements, so for instance, this is an attack core. can have more than one space, and we can basically add it. We could also move up and down. It costs a fuel, and moving up and down will help out a lot. Basically, we can go up, and then we will have more damage to the hull. As you can tell, we deal 8 damage instead of 5. I'll keep the fuel. We do get 1 at the end of the return, but I'll keep the fuel for now. This is the showdown, and as you can see, we won the showdown. Every time you win a showdown, the enemy damage or the enemy durability of the ship goes down. If it reaches 0, it becomes paralyzed and you get a free turn. So that's always cool. Oh, this guy is running 555. Okay. I guess it's smart to move out of the way when they're playing 5s in the middle. This way, you get to avoid the worst case scenario. So let's move down. So now we deal with a 5, 5, and a 1. And we will begin. Let's reroll our orange energy 1. We'll get another number. So we got a 2. That's not a very great number, but it's a number nonetheless. We can also put it again. Maybe try for a higher tier. Sure. We got a 4. 4 is better. 4 is better. Alright, let's see. Let's stabilize this one here. We can also change the color with this. So the Spectre has paint. Paint adjusts the color of the energy. So we can change this into blue or orange. Or, I mean, this is a blue card. We get a white card or an orange mix with it. Not required right now. So we could have 2 options. We could deal damage, or we could reduce the amount of damage we take. I believe we can just take a 1 hit. 1 damage is fine. Either way, we take 1. Alright, let's do it this way. And let's go. Not the biggest deal. So now the enemy is paralyzed. We get a free turn to destroy him. We'll reroll the 2, hoping for a higher number. Nope, that was a fail. We have options, just didn't hit it well. Let's do, when loading 2 energy of the same color, gain 2 strength. So we can put a 5. Doesn't matter because we can't do much with it. And we'll do it this way. Alright. 9 damage to the face. Not much, but it's solid work so far. Alright, last roll. So now we have double, a 3 and a 4. We can put it in the middle, and it would deal a lot of damage, but you can also just do a very safe one. So put a 5 here, a 4 here. Now the question is, if I roll this, I can get a 1, a 2, or a 4. So this is safe. We'll go safe. I guess the game is now much easier to understand. So all the enemies have different cores. It becomes more complicated as it goes. And here, what we want is an easier fight, just so we can defeat the boss or the enemy. And let's roll the 1. We got a 5. That is perfect for us right now. And now we just need to avoid taking a hit. Right. Beautiful actions. Beautiful. That was our first battle. We got some star coin, a fuel back, so we are 1 fuel down, and we get to choose a unit. So we can get a reassembling device. If we get a total of 4, we generate 1 orange and 1... We generate 1 orange 1 point and 1 orange 3 point. This is a support unit, so we could do something cool with it if we have it. Absorption core, when units in the same column loads energy, gain 1 strength for each color it has. Ooh, interesting. We can go with a resembling device, or we can go with absorption core. Right now, I feel like we have a lacking amount of strength. So we'll take another damaging area. And we'll put it here. Beautiful. And we go to our like in between page. There's a vacation day, so we have 2 vacation days and we get to go either for a star coin or the unknown. Let's go for the unknown and we get either embark power, which is another support unit. Applies 2 power to every initial attack unit, which is these guys. Or embark energy. At the start of battle, generate 1 blue 7 point. Oh my god. I'll take the 7 point. Why not? That sounds crazy good. And let's end vacation. Fight with Chrono. Chrono got small loop and large loop, which is gain strength and gain strength. It's going to be an interesting fight to have. Let's go. Emergency event. This is an extra event. So at the start of the battle, random unit gains association inspection, which basically, if not loaded with energy in hand, gain 8 star coins at the end of turn. At the start of third turn, remove this buff. So if we choose not to play anything here, we get a lot of money, which I'm down to try. Let's start by blowing up his face. 7 is a very high number. Yeah, 7 is crazy high. And we'll put a 4 here, adds more to the power there. A 5 orange. And I'll roll down to 2. I'll roll down to 2, maybe we get a higher number. Nope, we did not. We'll just use the 3. So now it's a question of adding 2 damage and killing him, or waiting a little bit and basically get some money. Get some money. We're gonna go for some money. Let's end turn and hope for the best. Did we get money? I hope so. The end of turn, the start of third turn. Alright, so we need to survive 6s, and I hope we do well at the survival kind of thing. This is a 6. I don't think we can survive that one. We can reduce the damage though, so that is a possibility. And then let's take a 2 and a 3 here. Oh god. We need to survive a fight without losing it, so if we do it here, the flush core destroys the enemy. Or we could take more damage and hope for the best. It is questionable. We could do this. We could change it into we could change the 1 into an orange mix and then switch it out to a 5, so it's the same idea. Alright, let's end it. Hopefully we get another 8 coins out of it. And let's see. We got the 8 coins. We could have gone for third turn, but there's no point. So I think we did well. We get another unit here. Blue badge. When attack units load blue energy, no blue energy remains in hand. Apply 2 strength. That is cute, but no. On load, apply double strength to the attack unit in the same lane, then jam self. Interesting, but I don't know if we can play with it nicely. So if we place an orange unit, it doubles the strength of the orange unit and give it to the front line. Then it jams. Interesting. We could try a jamming build. Why not? It costs 1 weight, so we have to get rid of something else. We'll take a signal antenna and just leave it there. We have 4 vacation days. We can go to the shop. We have something to do with the shop. If we don't buy anything, we get a treasure, which is absolutely fine. I think we'll do that. We can gain 3 star coins and enter the ship, or enter the shop. I mean, or enter a shop with all items upgraded. I'll take money and see. Upon pickup, 1 out of 3 random talents. Ooh, you can get a talent. That is expensive. Odd even quadrants. Generate 2 more energy on odd number turns and 2 fewer energy. Nope, nope, nope. After movement, generate 1 white power. They're all nice, but I'm gonna try and use the treasure compensation. And we get either a solar panel, which at the start of turn increase all orange energy points in hand by 1. Kind of cool if you're going full orange. Or when enemy durability reaches 0, apply 1 power. I'll take the solar panel. So whenever we have an orange unit, we benefit more. And we'll go to another shop, and this one, we can lose the signal antenna and get 10 coins. I don't mind that, but I really want to go to the shop again. And maybe this time purchase some equipment. Alright, shockwave. When use is triggered, if the remaining usage times 0, apply 2 strength to all. That is pretty nice if we have use items. Another bounty contract. You can refresh the bounty 3 times in total. Not sure how that's useful. Planning document. After experiencing a vacation event or completing a call for support, gain 3 star coins. This is basically 3 star coins per fight, which is not bad. We can make money out of it. Or we can leave and just get another solar panel. You know what? Let's make another treasure. Gain 5 useless treasures. You know what? We are gonna be collecting, man. We're gonna be collecting. Energy points are limited for a minimum of 1 to a maximum of 9. That is absolutely bad, I think. Logic 101, the spaceship that loses all HP will not win. So these are all useless treasures. Control lever. Keep the balance of your spaceship during the showdown. Data record. Data for each pilot will be recorded. And program setting. The result of the showdown is calculated from top to bottom. I love it. We got 7 master collectors, so we generate 1 energy extra. And let's end our vacation. And let's go for our next battle. We're fighting Glide. It's an elite unit. And it does something when it's like when an enemy metal column unit loaded energy, swap this unit to the same lane. Okay, this guy is going to move things around a lot, so we have to pay attention. Going to have to pay a lot of attention to it. Alright, let's see. So he's attacking all in the middle, but if we play somewhere else, I think things move around. First thing first, I think we need to change this 1 into something more useful. We got a 3. 3 is better. 3 is much better. Let's have a 7 on this slot. Okay, I think. Beautiful. It says absorb for some reason. Maybe a 5 here gets a little bit of a boost. 1 second, let me see. Yeah. We'll put a 5, get the flush on this side. I don't think makes a huge difference, but it does give us 2 strength. 3 could change. But I believe we could equalize this mid lane. Then burst the top. Oh god. Oh, this is going to be very interesting. So we get to manipulate where damage is going. But overall, this is more damage. Yeah. Boom. Let's end turn. We're going to take 2 hits. Well, he's going to take 1 billion out of it. Hopefully that works in our favor. It does. I think so. We're taking 18 here. We could adjust a few things. Let's take the 1 here, change it a little bit. And, 5 could work. Let's change something to blue. First of all. There you go. Blue it is. Boom. Get a little bit of strength gain here. Nicely done. Come on. We could get a little bit of more oomph. Okay. We'll take 3 damage regardless. Okay, if we put it here, we take a lot more. Well, he takes a lot more too. We could move down, but that would not help. Moving up would suck more. This will drop his durability by 2, so we can hope for a destruction next turn. Hopefully that works in our favor. Oh no. Alright. Okay. And put a 4 there. 5 as well. Let's put a 5. A 4. And then a 3. Oh, that is perfect, actually. That is perfect. Alright, that was nice. So he's paralyzed. We have a free turn to destroy him, and we will do just that. Let's re-roll this. Sadly, this is only at the start of the turn, so we don't really have much choice. And he is gone. Took longer than needed, hopefully not. No, I think it took what's required. Hope you guys are enjoying it so far. Let's choose a treasure. When the central attack unit loads energy, apply 2 strength. Cute. At the start of battle, apply 1 power to attack units in the top plane. This is only 1 damage. This is always. So we'll go with this. We'll go with magnifying glass. It works with absorption core. We get an extra weight here. So we could do something fun. Alright, we have 5 days of vacation. Let's see if we want to paint. No. We could do either... We'll go unknown for 3 days. Lose 4 star coins, upgrade up 1 unit. Or lose 2 fuels, gain experienced employee benefit. I think we'll go for the experienced employee benefit. We get an extra day each vacation. That sounds like a fun day. Or a fun time. Fuel, unknown or paint. We could go for paint. We'll see. Oh god. I'll take an extra orange paint. I feel like it's good. Right, perfect. And let's go. Next battle. I don't know how that will look. But the signal antenna can be with the basic core. We'll power it up a lot more. And let's have fun. This is a boss battle, so boss battles are going to be a little harder. So Ghost Device active, so he doesn't take more than 1 damage. Our first turn is the strongest turn, which is always fun to realize. We can put a 3, so it gives 6 damage to the basic core there. Sadly, I cannot take these units with me. Alright, we'll put a 3 there. And then I'll put a 7. Boom. A 5. Perfect. I don't want a 1 here. Let's change it for a 3. 3 is better. We cannot deal more than 1 damage anyway, so it's not a big deal. But at least his Ghost Device should be enabled. And that will help us. That will help us a little bit. Oh god. Why is it so much damage? Alright, this is going to be a little serious. First things first. I believe even the 1 needs to be changed. 100%. That's a 5. 5 is good. 5 is excellent. The 2, let's make it a purple card. Let's test it. We got a 3 out of it. Alright. We need to survive. I believe. We can take the 9, but no, we'll have to take the damage anyway. Let's put the 4 there. This activates the white source as well. So we'll put that in. Ooh. Yes, we'll do it this way. So we'll take 6 damage and he will be paralyzed for a turn. Should be helpful. Should be helpful. Okay. Oh no, come on. You can't be paralyzed and active at the same time. That is bullshit. That's very unfortunate, huh? We cannot do more damage than that. Unfortunate. We need to time his invalidity somehow. Otherwise, we're going to be suffering for a long time. We might just be dead as well. 12 damage is crazy high. We'll move 1 down. We'll move 1 down. Alright. I think that's ideal. And then let's roll our 2. Let's see if we can get a higher number. Life is excellent. Let's do a 5. And then maybe change this to blue as well. Works, works, works. We can put a 2 here or 2 there. I think both are fine. We'll do it this way. Alright, we'll only take 1 damage. He takes 2. Oh, it's gonna be rough. This is gonna be a rough fight. Everything is activated again. We can't really escape anymore. Okay, at least we got a 5, a 3, and a 3. Okay. Rough numbers. So we're just reducing the damage on this side. Unfortunate. We could switch it to no. No point in making it orange because it won't really help the situation here. Alright. Rough fight. There is a chance we lose this. We have 40 coins in our hand. That is sad. We could have bought a lot of treasures there. No point in crying, we do lose this. Okay. I don't think we have anything to do. Yeah, we do lose this, sadly. What an unfortunate first game of the day. I thought we had a better chance, but no, apparently not. The first ghost, Jesse, destroyed us. Alright, let's begin. Let's do this again. Next time we won't be saving money. We'll go all in. We'll decide to do it better. Better than last time. That's what we're gonna do. How's everybody doing? Hope you guys doing well. If you have not been following us with the group, we're active in both Twitch and YouTube, so hopefully join with us, I guess. And let's have some fun. Welcome Yash, welcome Valk, and let's do this. Let's jump right in. Feel free to chat, and we'll go ahead. Hello, welcome everyone to Lone Star. I'm your host Rockdem, and we will be playing this space game that makes me crazy a little bit. We're gonna go with Shielder today and hope for the best. Shielder gets inbuilt shield that stays and refreshes at the end of the fight. We have Treasure Hunter Kofi, which is has legendary pick. After 50 coins, you get a legendary pick. Whenever you gain a legendary unit, gain a copy. Wow, that sounds fun. And almost max health will be converted to max shield. Lose 8 max health. We could go for max shield extreme. But we are not sure if that is what we want. I feel like we can go with the mech. Mech sounds like a fun guy. Let's go with mech. So we'll lose max health, we'll get a lot of shield, and shields are replaceable. We get detector and extra coins. Let's have some fun. Alright, for our first laser battle in space, we will enjoy our time. So he has no damage on turn 1, but he went up 1, so we could move up and deal the damage required. Let's upgrade our weaker hits, which is all of them, but only one can be upgraded. So when loading 2 energy of the same point, gain 2 strength. So same point, boom, that's 6 damage. A 4 and a 3, that's the maximum amount of damage we can do, I think. And let's go for our first turn. Okay, this is a little high hitter, but thankfully, we got what it takes to deal with them. Right? Yeah. We move 1 step down. But we can do double 6, or we can move this up 1 tier. I think that's what I'll do. I'll move this up 1 tier. That's a 6 now. We'll put it here. We can get this to a 6, and we will just enjoy 4 damage to his face. I think that's perfect. Very perfect. Alright, last run, or last turn, hopefully. Oh no. We could do similar stuff. We'll move up, use all the fuel we have. So, upgrade this to a 4. Oh, we can lose some health. I don't know why I was so like very restrictive with our HP. We have shield. Our shields do not really count, so we could have taken a few hits in exchange. Just the thought, like food for thought. We get 3 units to choose from because we have the detector. We can get pure white core, which every time we load a white unit, it gets some strength. We get weak energy source, gets a 1 white, or impact compressor. I like both of these. I don't know if I want the weak energy source first or the pure white core. I feel like the pure white core can be really useful, but without the energy, we won't be doing much. We can go for a star coin, a fuel, or the unknown. Let's go to the unknown. We lose 1 fuel to 6 star coin. Sure, that sounded worse than it is, but I realize I only had 1 now, and that is bad. Alright, let's go in. Let's step into the next field. Alright, 8 and 4, we get to have a point every 2 turns. This is the energy source activate function. Let's move this to a 3, let's move this to a 5. And let's make a 1 there. We can't move out of the way, we will take the 8 damage. But we'll try our best to reduce how much damage we take. Okay, that's perfect. This is useless. We could have put a 4 here, but I don't think it would have mattered. We'll take 2 damage to the shield. We'll hit him for 1. And we'll continue. Alright, perfect. We have a lot of 1s here. And he's doing it again on this side. I wonder what we can do. We'll do double 2s here, and then a 4 to reduce the amount of damage we take. And he will be paralyzed. Okay, next turn he gets paralyzed. We have a lot of 1s we are not using properly, but oh well. Now, let's get a 6 of damage. Sure. I don't know what I'll do with that one. But 6... 3, and somehow double 1s do more than 1 and a 2. Math. Welcome everybody to the video. I hope you guys are enjoying your time. Please remember to leave a like on the video if you have not, and just enjoy your time. We can do tri-power, which every third energy loaded, it gives us 4 energy. It's cute. I don't know. It's a power source. We could put a high pressure energizer. We get exactly 6. No. If we put a 6, we get a blue 9. On load, generate 1 energy of 1 point, -1, and apply 2 strength to the attack unit behind. We're gonna use a high pressure energizer, I think. Just an easier timeline. Here we go. We got our vacation days, and I'm thinking of getting a treasure first. And I will not go for a risk, I'll just take a common treasure. What is a rock record? Okay, this is something that's close to my heart, apparently. At the end of the showdown, if you reduce the enemy durability by 3 or more, this turn generate 1 energy. Alright, so if we rock him pretty hard, we get 1 more energy for the next fight. And let's do a unit. We need units. We need a damage unit. We can degrade the highest grade slot or gain growth device. Ooh. Oh, this is really good. So growth device, activate every turn, raise every 2 turns. Raise the point of all the white energy in hand by 1. That is crazy good. I'd rather use it over an energizer, honestly. Because we have a weak energy source as well. That is some good synergy. Let's go. So we'll create energy and pump it up. What is this? Sacred F2. At the start of turn, at a random unit gain chain. After loading, other units with chain will load the same energy. So if we put a 4, it will get a 4 itself, maybe? Not sure. Let's get the 1 to upgrade it to 2. And then let's get an energy source. Upgrade all our white units to upper numbers. Okay, now that we have this, let's make the 2 into a 3, because we don't have anything else to do. Alright, we got numbers. Let's start by placing them where they belong. We got double 3s in the middle. That sounds okay. So let's put a 5 up, a 4 down, and a double 3 in the midline. We'll keep the 2 here. Alright, we'll take 4 damage, we'll deal 9. Overall is okay. Is okay. This is him gathering strength, by the way. That's kind of messy. We can move out of the way, but before we do anything, let's take an energy, upgrade all the numbers we got, and now let's worry. We could move one thing up and then move down. That would be kind of cool. Like after we finish everything, we move everything up. Let's put a 5 here. No, we'll put a 5 here. Move one step down. Alright, we'll take 3 damage. That's okay. We keep our 3 and 2 whites, so we can upgrade it next turn to a higher number. Which is very nice. Boom. Boom. We have 6s now. And that is usually very strong. That is perfect. That is actually very nice. Alright, everything deals 6, and we can put a 3 here to limit our losses. And we're good. We can do this as well. Alright, we found a way to somewhat scale as the battle progresses. And now we just need to, like, increase our scaling. Basically. Oh, that is beautiful work for us. That is great. Alright. That was a battle that we enjoyed. Let's check our treasures. At the end of the vacation day, if there are unspent days, gain 6 star coins, maybe. Gain 2 max shield. I don't like any of these, honestly. 2 max shields could be fun. I'd rather take the overtime pay. It might end up giving us a little bit more hope. Alright, let's go to the treasure days, and then maybe we can find something else. We can lose 2 max health. We do have shield modification, so almost max health will go to max shield, which always work. We can also take damage for detour or lose fuels. We'll not take the fuel loss. Let's take 2 max health now. We get 2 shields instead, and we get gun salute. At the start of the first turn, increase all energy points in hand by 1. That is good. That is good. I don't think it's amazing, but it's okay. We can end the day here or go for some units. We have space. I don't know if I want to play it here. Upgrade sounds better than buying a unit, maybe. Let's see. Upgrade, lose 10 star coin, upgrade 1 unit that I like. Or just upgrade the high pressure energizer. Let's upgrade the unit I want. And I want to get the growth device because this upgrades white point by 2. Which is something that I am down for. Alright, we have what it takes right now. We could play this, it's just not going to do anything yet. Alright, we're fighting the unwanted duelist, or wanted duelist. And apparently, no, he's not the duelist, he's just somebody who does really good damage. Let's pick up 1 white energy, upgrade 2 to everything. And let's hope for the best. We could get a 7 out of this. That is pretty nice. And let's get this to a 3. Perfect. Where do we want to do it? We could put a 3 and a 3, and we'll get a 9 out of this. Overclock effect can only be triggered after the point of singular energy reaches the overclock threshold. Sure. I don't understand. Oh, we just wasted our points. That is horrible. Horrible news. They did give us a warning, to be fair. So I need a 6, just a 6 of anything. And, yep. Great work, Mr. Rock. Great work. That is horrible luck. I mean, is it luck if you fail yourself? So this works. You just need a single 6, and this works. Otherwise, you are in dire problematic situation. We can put a 9 and a 3. No, we could make it a 10. Ooh, wait a second. Oh, we cannot exceed 9s. It's a waste. Could have made a 4 out of it. Why am I discovering things now? That doesn't sound fun. Right, I believe we can just get 8 minus 15. That's 6. That is fine. Let's see. 7. 8 minus 15 is 7. Get a 9 damage up there, a 5 damage up here, and I am fine with this trade-off. Alright, perfect. He's gonna kill us if we don't do anything. We got 7, 5, and a 3 and a 1. Let's see if R7 works. R7 can become a 9 blue. Yeah, 7 can become a 9 blue. So we'll do such. And we'll put a 9 and a 5 in the middle. That takes 1 damage to our face, and we can do this to the otherwise. Alright, perfect. We get him paralyzed for a turn. I don't think we have much options here, but we can try and lower his health. Let's put a 4 into a 5. And double 3s. A 5 and a 4. You know what? I can keep the 4 and change it next turn to a 7. So I'll keep it for safety. Might be what saves us. Yeah, might be what saves us, honestly. Let's get a 9 here. A 4 becomes a 5. That is okay. Now let's place everything where they belong. Put a double 3 in the middle. That's 2. And then we can put a 9 up there and down here. Okay. Oh, perfect. We get 3 hits. We also have rock, so we will take the last bit as well. No, wait. Oh, we get 1 extra energy. Okay, fine. Fine. We got an extra energy there. Let's take this, make it into this. If 5 can become a 6, 6 can become a 9. This 5 can also become a 6. And this 6 can also become a 9. Oh god, that is great. We can cover both sides. And then double 3 the middle. Next turn we have enough to deal damage. Perfect. We are falling right now. I don't think it matters. Alright, R7 gonna become a 9 there. Boom. Boom. Perfection. That was, okay, we have a way to scale, and we are not weak. So I am happy with our situation. Let's choose a treasure. Attack units gain 2 extra strength when loading 1 point energy. We're not going to have a lot of 1 point energy, sadly. At the start of the turn, upgrade 1 random color energy resource can work. We can use a spray gun. I think spray gun is fine. Whistling arrow could be difficult. 6 max health? Do we need it? Nah. I'm fine with this. Let's go for a spray gun. It's not the greatest, but it's not the weakest either. Quadra-slotted interface. At the start of battle, add a blue slot to adjacent attack units. Ooh. What is this? White Shadow Dagger. It's a legendary support unit. When the unit behind loads a white energy, copy and load 1 more to it. Take damage equal to current shield and apply double that amount of strength to the attack unit behind. So basically we burn our 14 shield and add 14 strength. That is crazy thoughts. No, we're not doing that. White Shadow sounds fun. Quadra-slotted interface is great. We'll try to get a White Shadow play in it. Why not? Alright. Do I want to replace the high pressure energizer? Maybe. But before we do that, we have 6 days of vacation. And we have some energy source options. Let's go the most crazy one. So upgrade 1 2-point energy resource into a 4. That's just instantly makes it more likely. Upgrade 1 2. Lose 15 coins. Upgrade a 2-point into a 7. Ooh, that is expensive. Or a 5 into a 9. This is the greatest jump. But this is the highest number. Let's change a 2 into a 7. No. Even a 2 into a 5 is crazy. I'm fine with losing some money. But we got a 7, 5, 4, 3, and 1 options there. We'll go to the 2 days energy resource option. Reset and allocate again for the above options. I don't like this. We lose what we did here. Double 1 3 7 8 sounds fun, but 1 1 3 7 and 8. How do I explain this? Overall, this is not the worst. So we lose 2 points here and 1 point here. So that's 3 points. And that moves to this side. So we become a little bit more top heavy. Alright. We'll do that. Alright, an end day. Let's go. I think it's okay. That is pretty cool. Alright, let's go to the next galaxy. I think I want to use my white dagger. And then maybe get double 9s painted. Let's see if we can do it this way. So it just affects the pair core. And we have a slacking off device, just a fish. Enemy can generate only 1 point per turn for this battle. What do you mean? That's a lot of problems. Slacking off as a... That is bullshit. Oh, we can only make one. Can we make more? We can. Alright. Automatically we're destroying you. I am so happy about our output. Double 18. And then it gets a 2 strength gain. Oh, this is beautiful. Right. No. We can still do this. We can still protect our backline. We can destroy him. Just destroy him, right? No point in worrying about what he would do. We can just blow him up. Perfect. No longer worrying about this fight. Let's get some coins, a fuel, and a unit. What unit is this? Activate. Take 2 damage and generate 1 energy. Yeah. We could use it. We have a lot of shield, but I like the shield. While single stars are the only loaded attack unit, they have double strength. Excuse me. So basically, we remove all our other weapons. I don't like it. Turn energy device. 3 times per battle, activate. Generate 1 white energy whose point equals the current number of turns. I actually don't feel like that's bad. This could potentially be super strong. I'll take this. I'll just leave it there. We have 2 off. We can go for energy resource or unknown. I'll go for the unknown. Take 4 damage, gain 1 rare unit, or gain a common treasure for 4 coins. I'll take the coins. After movement, generate 1 white energy. Sure. This sounds crazy. White strength, white doubles, blue strength, blue and orange strength. Alright, this could be interesting. Could be. Never said it is not. Alright, thankfully we are dealing with a 2, 9, and a 2. Oh. While the enemy has no white energy in hand. Oh no. At least the middle one will never really run out of energy. Boom. Okay. I don't mind giving him a little bit of a boost. We're dealing a lot of damage to his face. And we'll in turn this way. It's still fine. Destruction. Alright, that was nice. We got triple 3s and a 7. Okay, we got a good amount of numbers. Let's increase the numbers of all the normal energies. He only is upgrading these 2. I'm not sure why. Let's get this to an 8. Put an 8 there. Can only put an 8 there. No, we can make it a 9 as well. That is also something that works. Yeah, that is great. And then we can just put a 5 that doubles here. And another 5 here. And he's going to be paralyzed next turn. We're doing really well. Damn. Alright. Let's get this to a 9. Boom. Double 5s. And a 3. Hopefully we get something good out of this. Let's see. Extraction device, unload, generate 1 energy of degraded color and 1 orange 1 point. I don't know. So it weighs 1 whenever tripworm is triggered. I need something that weighs 0. It can. It happens. I don't need any of these. I'll just pick it up for the sake of it. Alright, let's go to unknown and maybe star coins here. We have never used the overtime pay so far. Lose 2 fuel, get perfect ring. When all units lost are loaded, apply 2 strength to every attack. That's pretty nice. You can also go to the shop directly. I think we can go to the shop, right? This adds 2 power to everything if we fully load everything here, which can be done. I'll go to the shop. We have the money. At the start of the second turn, we'll increase all energy points in hand by 2. That is... I love it. I love it. The first time an attack unit gains power, apply 1 extra power, or electric guitar. When something gets delayed, delay it more, I guess. I mean, we get a power when attacking in their paralyzed state. We can activate a pulse recharge, generate 1 white 9. All loaded energy points are enhanced into 9. Nice. So we just put a blue one, it becomes a 9. And after, like, 3 times, it gets an extra blue. But we can only get it every 3rd turn. Interesting. It's a very strong card. Quadra-Blast is also kind of popping. I'll take halftime champagne. And electric guitar? No. I think I'll just take this. This looks fun. And for the remaining 2, we'll go for an upgrade. So draw number 1, upgrade basic core. We can upgrade the turn energy device. We're not doing that. Upgrade the white shadow dagger to load 2 more. Ooh. I like this. Let's upgrade this. So, it's overkill, but we could eventually get something that has 3 there. Eventually, maybe. We don't know. So, like, an energy emitter would be kind of crazy. Alright. Unload? Oh no. What is he doing? Alright. Buffet everything. With double 9s there, we get a 1 here maxed out. So we're always gonna have some difficulties, I guess. Let's get the blue into a 3. Anything else we need? Not really. So now we take 5 shield, 5 shield. We don't take a shield. We actually deal damage. At the start of battle, all friendly and enemy attack units gain 2 power. You know what? Moving down sounds like a good time. It did its job. It did its job. Alright. Let's take a white. Power up. Oh, this sucks. This kind of sucks. Okay. We have no option beside reducing the amount of damage we're taking. Because he fills everything with the 1. That's horrible. That's horrible. Alright. Oh no. We're maxed out. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. We're doing better. Doing much better. He's not paralyzed. He's doing so much damage. God damn. One second. I'm so thankful the one came there. I'll move out of this one, and let's put a 9 there. Okay, that's perfect. Let's upgrade the 5 into a 6, maybe? Anything else I can do? No. I could generate 1 point of energy. I don't think we need it. He's paralyzed. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Maximum damage. Then we can put a whatever is there. We need another attack unit. We can't really live this long with this. Like, it becomes harder. Let's choose a treasure. Clustering smog when fuel reaches 0, gain 9 energy. No. When central attack unit loads energy, apply 2 strength. Ooh. Okay, this just adds more damage to the pair core. I'll take it. Why not? And we get 1 more weight limit. And there's nothing here I'm looking to use properly. Let's go for double treasure. Maybe a blue resource. I don't think we need the resource issues. We'll go to treasure and unknown, but we'll go unknown first. Gain 1 upgraded overclocked unit. Gain 1 upgraded trip unit. Gain 1 upgraded unit. I'll just go for the normal gotcha. High energy induction attack unit. Okay, we needed something like this. When generating orange energy in your turn, gain 2 strength. We don't make a lot of orange energy, but either way, we need something to deal more damage. What about you? Let's go for a treasure, I think. Lose fuel to get something. For every 15 energy loaded, generate 1 orange point. Ooh. This kind of works. This gives strength to the high energy induction. So, we can go with that one. And we're playing against shark. We're going to play against Megalon, which is basically a big shark. Or, like a prehistoric shark, technically. At the start of the turn, move toward the marked direction. If reaching the edge, reverse the direction first. Controller 1 can be loaded by the player. On load, move the corresponding shark tooth forward. What do you mean? Alright, this is weird. So we can move things down or up. Interesting. We don't have any movement, so I'm glad we can move things around. Let's see if this works. Oh my god. We get to move stuff out of the way. Oh. Yeah, we got a 9. Let's put the 9s where they belong. This makes this very high damaging. And then we can just remove the 24 from the mix, maybe? Still a lot of damage. They're all 8s. God damn. Boom. Okay, that actually increased its power. Increased its power again. With a 4 here. We're alive, we're alive. Now, let's move something out of, like, our damage pool. So let's go 4 up or 1 down. I think that's the same. They're both the same. I'll take the 16, but try to deal damage to 2 spots. Alright, we lost our shield. I hope we don't regret this. We don't have any fuel, so we can't really move out of the way. I'm glad it is in the middle, but we don't have... Oh my god, we don't have anything light here. Oh no. Alright. Hmm. We'll take the 9 out of here. We have only the 3 to really throw around. We can use it here. It will provide 12 damage somehow, which is very useful. What is this? When central unit attack unit alone. Okay, we can get a lot of damage by doing this. But we can put double 9s inside there. That will give it 4 strength. Nah, we'll put the pair core. Right now, we need to move things up. Stick to... Oh my god. We need to move 2 things up. Then hope the 9 is enough. We'll still lose. Oh no. We could move things out of the way as well. Maybe that was the better option. They both do the same. Oh, really? I guess we lose again, huh? We can't move. There's nothing here that will change anything that we could do. This can give us one energy point, one orange energy point. But we're still losing 12 on this side. Oh, come on. GG. Is there anything I can do? No. Why is it telling me, am I sure? But not sure, I'm dead. Unfortunate. Well, guys, thank you for coming. We're trying to get a game going. If you have not been over to my Twitch side of things, please do. I need 3 active viewers for the channel to be eventually affiliated. So feel free to go over and hang out in my Twitch side of things. That would help out a lot. If you're enjoying your time on the YouTube side of things, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. And hopefully enjoy our time together. We'll find out. Alright, let's begin. Let's begin. Alright, how do we want to do this? How do we want to do this? Let's turn on the AC. It's getting hard and hot. Like, been trying to get a win, and without a win, I cannot make a video. And if I don't have a video, I cannot start editing. So, pretty good. What a distasteful array of event. Let's begin. Hello, welcome everyone to Lone Star. I'm your host Roguelike, and we're beginning today with a spacewalker game. And let's look at our available units. We can go for a seasoned thief or a treasure hunter. All are okay. I think we'll go with this. We'll go with treasure hunter Kofi. If we get 50 coins, we get a choice of a legendary unit combination. Treasure unit combination, so we'll go with that one. Coffee, Mr. Beastkin, and let's enjoy our time. So we get to move things around, we get to change the color as well, and hopefully we do something good. Alright, let's start a battle. Battle 1, we have an orange core, 2 power, blue core, 1 power, and white core, no power. We can put a 4 and get a blue 4, or we can get... If we put a 2, nothing changes, but if we put a blue unit, we get an orange unit. So that's how it works. We can put a 2 here, just instantly win a fight there. Then let's put a 4 and a 1. And then move this up to a blue. We are excellent. We just remove 3 of his durability. None the better. Alright, let's begin. 5, 2, and a 1. Interesting. Can't do much here, but we could get a 5 orange, which equalizes the battle there. And then just take a hit there, maybe. I could reduce the amount of damage and paralyze him next turn. That will also help. Or we can go down 1 and then take 4 damage instead. Let's do it this way. So he gets paralyzed. We take a little bit of damage here and hope for the best. Right, this is very uncolorful. Non-colorful, I don't know. So let's put a 5 blue. Oh, this guy has only takes the damage there. Kind of sad. Right, 3 health on his side left. And let's keep going. Alright, 1 orange could be enough. Should be enough. 4 here. And 3 top. Alright, I guess not. We can still kill him this way better. Alright. Perfect. First battle done. Let's see. We get 3 coins, a fuel, and a unit. What unit will we get? Charge 12, gain 10 strength. Ooh, I like this. I like this. This can give us a boost. Barrage missile on load, reduce the enemy durability by 2 and destroy itself. It's 0 cost. Weighs nothing. It just reduces durability. I don't mind using this, honestly. I want the attack unit, but the durability thing is rare. I'll take the durability one. It's a free barrage missile for now. And we can go to the shop, not buy anything, and still pick up a common treasure. I think that's okay. Yeah, let's enter a shop, and then just leave the shop. Each vacation has an extra day. Upon generating 1 energy point, change it to orange. At the start of battle, apply 1 power attack to units in the bottom lane. Maybe? I'll take each vacation has an extra day. It's early enough. But I feel like power is required with our situation because we need to fight a boss coming up. And we don't want to lose too much. Yeah. Alright, what is this? Durability recovery. Unload, restore durability to 3 points. That is so mean because we are trying to drop him. We are trying to drop him. And it has 3 durability, so it's not like you have an option there. Alright, let's see if we can adjust accordingly. We can move 1 down. Or we can move 1 up, which is better. Yeah, we'll move 1 up. Let's go up. And then put a 3 orange here. A 3 blue, I mean. The missile is a one-time use, so we'll play nice with it. Then we'll use it here. I don't know if I want to use this yet. I think I'll leave it. I don't know how this works yet. Interesting. Oh, so it's at the beginning of turn, it just gets the durability. Alright, not bad. We can still manage there. We can still do something. In this scenario, I'd rather go down. I believe. We're using a lot of fuel, but it's not the worst. We can just stay still and blow him up. I don't like the 4 here. That's still okay. Boom. Boom. Let's try this out. And he's paralyzed. It works. Works as intended. It was 1 attempt for us, but it was huge. Perfect. Alright, so we got a use for it. I hope it stays. I hope it's not destroyed forever. Okay, it's only, like, we can use it once a fight, which is excellent. Fully loaded, generate 1 white 9 energy and 1 blue. Slot at the start of next turn. Interesting. So if we put any blue, it becomes a 9. The next time we need to put 2 blue to get another 9. Fair. What is this? Quadra slot. For every 10 energy you load, apply 1 power to adjacent attack unit. This means as the fight progresses, we get better. Right? Yeah, this just means as the fight progresses, we get better. And we have 4 days off. We can go to the shop, get a free treasure. Treasure is always cool. Take 4 damage or to get a rare unit. We have space. Let's see what this is. Unload. This lane takes at most 1 damage from the showdown this turn, then destroy it. Oh, it's free as well. So basically, we can avoid taking a hit on 1 lane if we load this. Not the worst. Unknown or shop. We can go shop, get a free treasure, because I need the money actually, so let's go to the unknown. Lose 1 fuel for 6 stars. I'll take it. I'll take the money. I need the money. I hope I don't regret this in the future, but if it happens, it happens. Alright. Turbo supercharge. Upon reaching 0 durability, apply 1 power to every attack unit. We can force 0 durability. Let's see. Very nicely stacked 6s. We can put a 4 there. But then we can't do anything in the middle. We don't move. We can't move. What happens if we just do this? He just gets paralyzed. Ooh, that is amazing. That's an instant paralyze. I love it. Should we do it? That is an instant paralyze. That is perfect. We can go for max damage already, or we can just chill, relax, and enjoy our time. Okay. I'm worried about the future, so let's just deal 6 damage instead of 12. No, we'll deal 6. We'll deal 6. Alright, this looks a little scary. Just a little scary. Put a 4 here. We could put a 1 and just ignore the whole section. Let's put a 5. And just minimize the damage taken. Did we just minimize the damage taken? And then what? We can move the orange core down, and that will help us deal more damage to this section. That was a cool pan shot. Okay, he's paralyzed for 1 turn. We need to deal a lot of damage here. Let's get the 5 to blue. Okay, we can move this up if we want to, but I think we just missed that chance. $18 damage. Oh god. Oh no, this is rough. Okay. Okay. Can remove the damage on this side. Just take 9. Ouch. Can you relax a little bit, please? That is, I guess, relaxed for him. Relaxed enough. We're gonna die. I'll leave the 1. For what? So next turn, we survive with 1 health, no matter what. Okay. 10 damage, 10 damage, 10 damage. Alright, that's a 2. It's a 5, and we do it. We win this fight. Holy shit, 1 HP and a dream indeed. God damn it. That was rough. That was really rough. Upon generating 1 point, energy changes to orange. I don't have that in me. Gain a shock call. I'll take unknown powder. Use the weight limit. Yeah. I could go for repair. I think repair is smart. Did he use my money? Not really. Let's go for unknown. We can go for a shop or lose 4 coins, upgrade a unit. No, we'll just go for a shop. I have 2 spaces. I have 2 ways. At the start of turn, equip a random unupgraded attack unit to the empty grid behind. Okay. Fully loaded to gain 7 strength and upgrade the lowest graded slot. I'll take the overpress core. Sounds like something we can use to get damage. And maybe, just maybe, sending conveyor. I don't think it works. I'll just take We have space, we have space. But we don't have energy to put the space in. But I'd rather have space something than nothing. Alright. Let's fuel and refuel. Alright, we're healthy again. Let's fight. Not sure. Not sure at all. Okay, what do you want to do here? And go for a blue 4. Is always okay. Okay, this one does a lot more here. 5 in the front line. This doesn't do shit. Either way, this is active, so it's not a problem. We'll just have to live with this. So we'll deal 1 damage regardless. Alright. 1 for 1, I think that is a fair trade. Maybe. Or he Ghost Device is down in the bottom. What is this shit, man? It sucks. Alright, let's make the 5 blue. Take a 3 hit, I guess. This keeps scaling, so that's pretty nice. I could move down and balance things out. Or I could move up and get 1 hit. And then what? Try to upgrade this enough to defend 9? So 4 and a 1? Or we could go down and just use the pan. I guess we could use the pan. That'd be okay. Thank you, buddy. I'll leave the 2 here. You can use it next turn. Everything is active again. He's moving up now. Okay. You have 2 in hand, which is better than 1. Fair enough. Okay, let's see what you want to do. We have 2 slots open. Oh my god, that's way too much damage for what I have. Oh. One second. Oh, this is so nice. Oh, that's perfect. We get to go ham here. Or whatever it is. One, two, and a three, really? So mean. So mean. I could just deal more damage to his face, because I'm taking way too much damage to my face as well. Or I could try and reduce the amount of damage I'm taking. Same amount, honestly. Use the damage. My first day was the easiest day. Is that what's happening here? Clearly. Clearly, that's what's happening here. We're gonna lose. I don't think we have a chance. Yeah. I don't think we got the chance there. GG. That was 3 back-to-back losses. What a great day. It's because we don't have Sane in the lobby cheering us on, I think. Yeah. Damn. Sounds really rough. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. I was here, like, waiting to, like, pop off, but clearly it's not in the books. It's not in the books. Well, thank you guys for showing up. Just trying our best here. I'm a bit worried about my Twitch viewership, to be fair, but I guess I might as well focus on one, and the other one will correct itself as time progresses. We're not in a hurry. things will work out the way intended. We should just edit the title of this run specifically, and let's say was a rough day. Was a rough day in the stars, I think. It's an understatement. Oh man, I don't want to give anybody a false advertisement, you know. Today was a rough day in the stars, but regardless, I hope you guys are having fun. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me, and I'll see you guys in the future. Feel free to like and subscribe and follow me on Twitch as well. I'm at 13 followers. I'm looking forward to hitting 50, which is the required number for becoming an affiliate. Okay, so either way, thank you guys for coming and show some love, and bye bye.